First off, we're going to start with 3 sets of 15 reps. We're going to lie on the floor with your knees bent and feet flat on the ground. Keep the feet shoulder width apart and your arms down to your sides. When you guys lift your hips up, you want your hips, knees, and shoulders to form a straight line. You're going to hold for 3 seconds at the top like you see me doing here, and then drop back down. If your low back is kicking in, you can always try to elevate your feet a little bit or try tucking your hips, so squeeze your abs and your glutes at the same time, and this may help relieve some tension. If you guys have any other questions, please just message me and we can chat a little bit more, but this is a great place to start to get those glutes firing before your workout. Next, we have 3 sets of 15 banded clamshells. So you're going to lie on your side with your knees bent at 45 degrees. You want to keep your elbow at your side just to make sure that your hips aren't rolling back. So keep everything nice and aligned. And then what you're going to do is on your heel, you're going to lift your knee up just to the point where you feel that glute starting to fire. And then what you're going to do is lower that back down. So try not to have your hips roll all the way back, guys. We want to make sure that we stay in the same alignment through the whole time and really get that glute going. So we have dead bugs, guys. So you're going to start with your arms above your head and your legs bent. You're going to drop one arm and the opposite leg down to the ground. To make it easier, bring the leg closer to your bum. To make it harder, drive the leg a little bit further away from the body. When you drive the leg further, just make sure that the low back isn't kicking in or popping up off the ground. We want to make sure we're working the abs. So we have the goblet squat. So the difference with this is that the weight's going to be in front of you. A kettlebell works great, but you can also use dumbbells. You're going to stand straight with your feet hip width apart, tighten your core, and then lower down as if you're sitting in an invisible chair. You want to straighten your legs to lift right back up, and then you're going to repeat the movement 10 times, guys. So we have stationary lunges. You're going to stand tall with your feet hip distance apart, and then you're going to take a large step backwards with one foot. This is going to be your starting position. From here, I would lower yourself to the ground so that you guys are at a 90-degree angle for your front and back legs, and then you're going to push up with your front foot. Normally, if you have a hard time doing lunges, I'd say start on the ground and then come back up instead of starting at the top. That way you can find your footing. With lunges as well, I do like to kick my hips a little bit further back, as you guys can see here, and have a little bit more of an angle. And I just find that this helps to target my glutes some more. Before the stiff leg deadlifts, you're going to stand 2 feet in front of a wall. You're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart and hold on to the weight in front of your body. Your knees should be slightly bent, and what we want to do is kick the hips back so that we hit the wall and then come back up. Your hamstrings and your glutes should be feeling this, the core should be braced, and the back really shouldn't be doing anything in this movement. So with this movement, guys, you should see that the kettlebell is coming back in between your legs with the dumbbell, and that's a great indicator that, you're doing something right. If you guys like this workout, if you'd like to see more, please like and subscribe to my channel.